wherever you learned it from school, wherever, but it was learned. It was not something that was be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that words I'm about to make a very powerful point. So when I say, gentlemen, I trust that you're okay. Welcome to the other side, man, where every day is a chance to become better. Renewing your mind. Wow, this sounds like, some clickbait stuff where you have to do an operation or do some wild shit to renew your mind, but this is very, very going to be plain basic advice. If you thought that was going to be some wild shit, this is just plain basic advice, easy to follow. If you like how that sounds, just stick around. So first, before we discuss anything else, I want us to start with a Bible verse. This is Romans 12 verse, I think it's verse 2, I think. Yeah. So it says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may prove what is the good and acceptable will of God. But don't mind the last part. I want us to focus on this part which says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So do not be conformed, do not get used, do not get fashioned by how this world is, like getting used to stuff of this world, the music, the laws, everything. No, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So don't operate basis on the current things, the trends of the world, but operate by the renewing of your mind, what you are becoming. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, comment below and I'll make a video on it explaining more. But that's the verse. I think it's a very, very powerful saying. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I think it's a very powerful quote, but so that's why I mentioned it. So your mind is like a garden, guys. If you think about it, the reason I say this, it's like anything you plant in your garden, it will grow. If you don't plant anything, you don't expect to harvest anything for that matter. And even if you don't plant anything, guess what? Weeds will grow. Things that are bad, there'll be grass everywhere. Stuff will grow that you don't need. So when I say your mind is a garden, I mean it in the sense that you need to take care of it. You need to plant things in it. You need to water it each and every day, because your environment is also something, right? I apologize for these kids that are running around screaming. It's a mic. You focus on this. Focus on my words. I'm about to make a very powerful point. So when I say treat your mind as a garden, right? I mean it in the sense that our mind is very, think about it. We are the product of our environments, right? From the day we were born to whatever age you are at right now. The way you act, the way you do everything, you adopted it from someone. Your mannerism, say that your parents, your environment, wherever you learned it from school, wherever, but it was learned. It was not something that was inbuilt within us. We were not born not so confident. We were not born shy. We were born happy, that kind of stuff. So all of whatever character you are right now, you learned it. So renewing of your mind, when you think about it, so if we can learn all of this, we can actually renew our mind. It's not easy. This is not 5 ways to renew your mind and you can do that in 1 month or 1 week. No, this is a life journey purpose. This will take years. That's why I say this is very basic knowledge. A lot of you won't like, but you need to, because in the same way you were to learn all of these behaviors, right? And in fact, why are we even saying renewing? What are you renewing your mind for? You are renewing your mind to have a champion mentality, right? That's the goal, to have a winner's mentality so that you can win, to be able to win. So if you had a bad mentality, if you have a loser mentality, victim mentality, anything, You need to develop a winner mindset. How do you do this? By renewing your mind, by treating your mind as a garden, taking care of it. If you see any weeds, you remove it. So that means any garbage that you pump in your head, whether it's music is really going to be hard for me personally, removing the negative music that I listen to. But usually during the day, I'm filling my head with books. I'm listening to books, podcasts, what stuff. I'm growing. I'm pumping stuff in my mind, sort of. I mean, I'm trying to be in good environment, but not negative environment. So you need to, anything that even what you say to yourself is even more important for that matter. Not even because obviously you're going to get some negative stuff. Someone may say negative things to you. It will depend on how you take it, but what you say to yourself is very important. If you say to yourself you're a loser, no, what this, you mind, yeah, that's like letting grow, not watering your plants, they will fucking die. Okay, let me breathe. But that's the whole purpose for this. And how you program, how you treat you also need discipline. You need to be a disciplined caretaker. So when you think of your mind, think of a garden. Anything, it will be an output. So if you put good things, it will be an output of great things. If you put bad things, it will be output of disaster. So you need to put good things in your mind. Good things. Programming it's more like programming, right? You program a computer to do certain A, B, and C, and then you can't program a computer and then it does the opposite shit. No, that's not how it works. So same thing with your mind. Whatever you're programming, whatever you're listening to, whoever you're spending your time with, that's who you are going to become. Simple as that. That's who you are going to become. So please, what else? What other points did I write? Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about. You need to treat your mind as a garden. Be disciplined. Discipline will help you. It's not about whether you feel like it or you don't, whatever. You just have to do it because you know if you don't, your mind will die, your garden will die, your plants will not grow if you don't take care of them, whether you're sick or not, whether you're there or not. You need to take care of your mind. Think of it as a garden. That was the video of the day, gentlemen. If you like that video, hit the like button, subscribe. 100 subscribers on the way. That was your boy Rebel Mslater. Slater out.